Well, hello everyone, Tex88 here, and welcome to week 42 of 52. 10 more weeks of this crap. And now we're looking at game 42 on the Sega Genesis Action 52 compilation that Active Enterprises brought out in 1993. Now, game 42 is Armour Battle, and it's another one where the name on the menu is blue, as you can see, which in previous games on this compilation meant that it was a two-player only game. So this is probably going to be a bit hard to do. But... Are you flipping kidding me? How cheeky is that?
Level 2.
This is... What? Why am I suddenly firing diagonally upwards? What the hell was that all about? Why was I firing diagonally upwards instead of straight ahead of me? Oh, now it's going straight ahead of me. So the reason I was initially shocked is that this is basically the same game as Norman. Now it's firing diagonally downwards. But anyway, this is basically the same game as Norman, the game I played before this one. Only instead of having enemies, you're just up against another player in a tank. So every other round, you're either firing, or when you're facing left or right, you're either firing diagonally upwards or diagonally downwards. So you've got to hit the other tank 9 times in order to win a round. Oh, for God's sake, why does that happen? But the tanks can actually run into each other and not blow up. Yes, in Norman, if a simple foot soldier walked into your tank, it blew up. Oh, that's an even sharper angle. Why is that happening? How can you ruin a game like this? There were similar tank versus tank games that were available as programs you could key into an 8-bit computer in BASIC that were more fun to play than that, and those didn't have that. And in those you could often shoot diagonally, and in those you didn't have the problem of your shots seeming inexplicably going diagonally upwards or diagonally downwards at varying angles. That makes no sense. And as ever, the graphics and sound are abysmal for 1993, and the same complaints levelled about those the same as in Norman, really, because it's basically the same game, just that you're up against one other tank controlled by another player instead of multiple tanks and soldiers controlled by the CPU. Other than that, and the aforementioned gameplay problem of your shots going inexplicably diagonally upwards or diagonally downwards when you're facing left or right, it's basically the same game. I think this compilation would have cost more than a little bit, and you got 2 games which are essentially the same. I mean, yeah, a lot of other games of a similar genre probably use the same game engine in both versions of Action 52, but out of all the pairs of games, this one's probably the most blatant. So Armour Battle is probably one that the diagonal shot issue alone that I mentioned multiple times will probably make the game have even a shorter life expectancy than it might otherwise have done, even if you can find anyone who's going to want to play this game against you. So yeah, not very good at all. At least there's only 10 more titles on this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to catch you in another one soon. Texy88 out.